This week we worked on the study of social psychology, which is the study of your mind and how it behaves in social settings. And this is directly related to giving speeches or public speaking, which is something that I tend to be very hypocritical, unfortunately, of. I did do basically a class on it. We called it academic decathlon when I was in high school. So we were trained to give speeches and to speak publicly in order to, get medals at different levels. So it's something that I definitely judge other people on, unfortunately, which also definitely affects my version of public speaking as well. The definition of public social psychology did not really influence the way I see public speaking. I'm fairly, good at it. I'm relatively confident in it. I, of course, have that little bit of fear that we all have. Everybody does, especially depending on the social situation, because it affects us all differently. Though they have found that the more often you do it, the more likely you're to be comfortable with it. So if you're comfortable in an environment or you're speaking to a group of people multiple times, you're more likely to become more comfortable because you fear less of what your peers are thinking because you're closer to your peers. So public speaking and presentations and performances, they all depend on who you're giving them to. So if you're addressing a board about an issue that you're researching for them, you're going to want to be more professional and have PowerPoints and give a different form of a speech than if you were to stand up in front of a crowd and give a presentation on a research paper to scholars. It's a different kind of information. You would switch between, how much is too in-depth for the crowd you're speaking to. You would want to cater to how they process their information, how they receive information, such as kids groups. You would want to do something more colorful, something that would grab their attention, versus just like a research paper presentation. You would want to keep it pretty specific, make sure it's all on point and geared towards your topic instead of making it just bright and inviting. It's specific and analytical to what you're trying to get across. So public speaking definitely changes depending on the group you're in, and it's 100% affected by social psychology because it depends completely on your ability to feel comfortable in the setting.